After knowing how to solve the equation, let's take the sequence. Of course, we know that sequence consists of some numbers written beside each other having the same difference, like 2, then 4, then 6, then 8. I can see that the sequence is increasing by 2. When I have a sequence like this, 16, 13, 10, 7, and so on, I can see that this sequence is decreasing by 3. So what's a sequence? Sequence is some numbers written beside each other, either increasing by the same number or decreasing by the same number. So if I have some numbers that are not increasing or decreasing by the same number, so this is not called a sequence. Okay, what you are learning is how to deal with the sequence. To deal with the sequence, you must know its rule. It has something called the Nth Term Rule. What's the Nth Term Rule? It's a rule that helps you to find the order of any term, the value of any term, and also the difference and the first term. The rule is a plus bracket n minus 1 times d. I told you in the first that to be good in the sequence, you must understand the rule by heart. You can see that a, it means the first term in the sequence. N means the order, and I will let you know what's the meaning of order. And D means the difference or the common difference between the sequence. Let's know what's the meaning of the first term. First term, it's 2, the first term. Okay? Let's discuss what the difference. As you can see that the increasing by 2, so this is my difference, or decreasing by 3, so my difference is negative 3. Why a negative? Because I am decreasing, not increasing. Okay? Let's talk about the order. What's the meaning of the order? It's يعني الترتيب. What's the meaning of order? Let's look at this sequence. I can see that 2 is the first term, but its value is 2. I can see that 4 is the second term. What's the meaning of the second term? That 4 has an order which is n equals 2. So that means that 4 is the second term. I can see the 6. 6 has an order of what? 3. Why? Because it's the third term. If I look at this sequence, I can see that 7 has an n which is equal to what? 4. Why 4? Because it's the fourth term. If I took this 13 is located in the second place, so it has an order of 2. So what's the meaning of order? It's where the term is located. Where this is the value of the term. Okay? Let's solve about the sequence now. Example 1, he's saying that Eric makes a sequence of pattern using the tiles. He calls how many tiles are used for each pattern number. Okay, I can see that the table, the patterns are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I have 1, 8, 12, 15, 22, and he wants me to find the fifth number. I can see that the sequence is going like this: 1, then 8, then 15, then 22, and so on. Okay, I need to find the fifth one. I can see that the sequence is increasing by 7. Okay, so that means that to get the fifth term, I'm going to take this 22 and add it to 7. It will give me 29. So this is my fifth term. Then I can see that in the table I have 50 and he wants me to find the number above it. Okay, so that means that he needs me to find the order of the 50. To find the order of anything, you need to get your nth term rule. What's my rule? The rule is a plus bracket n minus 1 times d. This is equal to your term or your nth term rule. Okay, I can see that a equals what? I have here a equals 1 plus a bracket n minus 1 times d, which is 7, all of these equals what? 50. So why I put 50 out? Because I need to find the order of 50, which is my n. Let's complete our question. 7 will be multiplied by the bracket, so it will go inside here and here. So the sequence is 1 plus 7n minus 7 equals 50. 1 minus 7, it's negative 6. So 7n minus 6 equals 50. Negative 6 will go to the other side by adding. So 7n equals 56 over 7. So n equals what? 8. So that means that this 50, its order is what? 8. Then he wants me to choose which one. I will take 7p minus 6, of course, in B. Let's look at question 2. He give me, we only look at this sequence of pattern made on overlapping circles. As you can see, the first time I have a circle. The second time when I have two circles, I have two intersections. The third time when I have, then he asked me when I have 5 circles, what's going to happen? Okay, I can see that the sequence is going like this. 0, then 2, then 4, then 6, and so on. He wants me to find if I have 5 circles, what's going to happen? I can see that this sequence is increasing by 2. Okay, so the increasing by 2, so that means that this is my difference. So when I will have 5 circles, I will add a 2. That means that I'm going to have how many intersections? I'm going to have 8 intersections, and this is the missing number in the table, and this is the answer of I. Let's look at double I. How many circles there for a pattern with 12 intersections? Okay, when I have 12 intersections, that means that 12 is going to be in the number of the intersections. So we want to find when I have 12 intersections, what is my order? Okay, that means that I need to get my nth term rule. What's the rule? The rule is a plus bracket n minus 1 times d equals the nth term rule. A is 0 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 2, equals the nth term, which is 12. As I want to find the order, so I need to find the n of 12. Let's complete it. 0 will not affect my question, so I remove it. 2 will go inside by multiplication, so it's 2n minus 2 equals 12. 2 will go to the other side by division, by addition, so 2n will be equal to 14, and divide by 2, so n equals 7. So I'm going to have 12 intersections when I'm having 7 circles. Then he told me to underline the formula which describes the sequence. I can see that the formula which describes the sequence is the third one, which is that n equals 2c minus 2 according to this one. Okay,